When you started tantric sex, did it take a period before you started enjoying this new kind of sex?
It took me a while to get used to not having a goal. It was quite pleasurable straight from the start, but I was struggling a little bit with, so what do I do now? I usually had my little routine, like, you twist here, you rub there, and then, you go on to the next thing, and then, she comes, I come, and that's a wrap, that's how we do it every time. And it was pretty much the same scene every time. And now all of a sudden I didn't have that. I didn't have my tricks. I didn't have my little things that I used to do. So I had to discover it all anew. And I guess that was a gift. But at the moment I was very frustrated. It's like, oh my God, I feel a bit insecure and I feel vulnerable, and like, how do we do this? And but at the same time, me and my partner, we never had sex that was that good before. So yeah, it was definitely worth it.
Yeah, so my first tantric sexual experience was really good. So basically, I met someone that already was a little bit tantric experienced, and he fucked me, and I really enjoyed it. So that's also what took me into being interested in exploring. Yeah, when I started to explore tantric masturbation, I didn't really know what to do or how to do it, because I was so focused on playing with my clit, and I had a lot of experience doing that. So it was really difficult to stay away from the clit to start with and find interest in touching the rest of my body.
For me, it was I was very much used to pornography while masturbating, so it took me a good few months to kind of get weaned of it. So at some point, I just stopped using pornography and just masturbate just all by myself. But I think that was a big challenge for me at the start. Like, I couldn't imagine masturbating without pornography.
What would it be like for you guys to go back to goal-orientated sex now?
I tried. It's boring. Compared to having tantric sex, yeah, it gets old really fast. Sex that is goal-oriented, with coming, it just drives a wedge between me and my partner, and I've noticed that. And for me, in the long run, it's not sustainable.
Yeah, in my experience, sometimes because I've been practicing Tantra for 8 years, I kind of think like, oh, I wonder how it would be to have, a sexuality that is goal-oriented and where you have peak orgasms. And, when I think about it, there's something that I miss with the way you can go on forever, and the way I feel like I can really feel the other person when you have sex. It's more about the meeting between two or more people than the actual goal. So it feels so much more interesting. And the same when I have sex with someone that's not a tantric practitioner, and they still have somewhat a goal, a goal in the sexual encounter. It's not so interesting. It doesn't really make me as horny as I want to be when I have sex.